Hello everyone, CD5 here. I'm excited to bring you guys the first match for the second Peasant tournament. And this first match will be between MathuranF and Rebel7284. Both solid. It's good. And Mathuran made it just in time for his Peasant match, apparently. Didn't even realize it was today, but he signed in just in the nick of time. Good stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna do some logistical stuff, make sure everything's good. Maybe sorry to hear that you have work to do, Math, but this is like way cooler, and you know that. Uh-oh. Thank you, Fifth. As everyone's here, I'm gonna make sure I know the rules myself, that everything's good. Everyone's here, and stuff. So I'll do map stuff now. So for the tournament matches, these will be a best 2 out of 3. There's a pool of 10 maps. Each player gets to choose to ban 1. And then after the first game, players, if they have a sideboard, may choose to sideboard, aka switch things up. Switch out some items. Only items. Your race and class combination is locked in. All right. So no lions, no river testicle. Gladius Wall is the map. Right, Gladius Wall. Gladius Wall. This will be exciting. Gladius Wall is a pretty cool map. One of my favorites. It's very interesting. Provides for it's made for a lot of fun, cool games. And oh, Floxive is here. Hoping to catch a little bit before he has to take off. He's got a meeting thingy. I didn't miss it, right? I have not missed anything. It's gonna be cool. Very cool. Since Fox is here, I might as well ask that. I don't think it's terribly important. Awesome. So Peasant, for those of you who are not familiar, it is a format where you can only use commons and uncommons. Only common and uncommon items allowed. And in this tournament, an exception, a slight exception. But for the most part, it should be commons and uncommons only. So it should be pretty different from most ranked stuff. Hopefully Rebel does this right. I think here he has the walls, the maps, Lieutenant Commander data. Just told him how to do it. We went over a little bit before as well, so everything should be good to go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Oh, there it is. There it is. Whoa. Oops. Well, at least you are very excited. That is good. Oh. Rebel was saying earlier that he has an unfortunate bout of insomnia since he stayed up pretty late trying to make his peasant team, which looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Here we go. So, oh, okay, novice impaling. Was that it? Is that right? So that was novice impaling. Okay. Tome of the Martyr, that's good. Okay, so white. Okay, cool. So, yeah, Rebel in the white, Mathuran in the F. This is work, Mathuran. Card Hunter, serious business. I am totally not used to pause enemy cards, but this is how I can enforce that people are using the items correctly. Rebel, choosing to play the aggressor, moves forward. In response, Mathuran takes the victory square. Rebel moving this way probably signals that he has another way to sort of hop on there. This is interesting, right? Because Mathuran, by taking this victory square, seeing one elf go here, moves here, hopes to sort of sneak in a couple victory points, essentially. If this gets over here, then no real victory point gain, but the elf is a lot more able to get back over here where the action really is. So the priest can get somewhat out of position by staying there. And also, hello to everyone here. Exciting times. What are people discarding? Quick reactions, fool's quaff, almost certainly. Unreliable block, smells like blocking axe. Hardy mail. Glimmer boots then, right? And Mathuran passes. He's got the first victory point. He doesn't have any reason to move off, so he's going to stay right there. Rebel, in the meantime, applying Martyr's Blessing, which is a very scary buff here. Damage is going to be a bit lower here than in normal range because of no... Ooh, Nakali Cap. He could fly. He's either take the victory square or possibly go in. Just going to take the victory square. So no Mass Frenzy, right? Because that's a rare card. So damage is going to be slightly less, which means Martyrs is a little bit better. I mean, you're less likely to die, so you can get more cards off of it. And now that Rebel's taken the victory squares, now it's time. Now Mathuran's probably going to want to do something. And he goes this way to going to harass the priest. And that makes a lot of sense, because going this way could be really scary. The warriors probably have some combination of stab attacks and or stabs. And there's some damage from the Mighty Spark. Right, this is an decently awkward spot for Rebel to be, but he's totally fine running away if need be. Right, he used the thick hide to hop on, so he still has the run to get out of line of sight, get back in the action, etc. He's using the winds to move it away. Ooh, interesting. It's interesting, moving here lets him get over here a lot faster, get to the action. Whereas shoving into the corner or bringing it over here makes it a lot harder. Mathuran might have been hoping that Rebel would want the victory square hop back on and then probably plop down some lava or something. Oh yeah, I should be taking a look at this. Oh, Vicious Thrust, Bejeweled Short Sword, Cures of Froth. I think that's right. Yeah, I'll check later. No, it should be fine. These are all good. I should have the deck list in like a separate thing off to the side where I can just watch. I will do that in the future. So big damage, Vicious Thrust there. Mathuran does not want to do anything with it. Martyr's Blessing plus Frenzy Aura equals very scary. Admittedly, you can break the Frenzy Aura. Still very scary. Rebel pass. Ooh, Boiling Armor. Yikes. Catches a reliable hide armor as well. Whoa. That was pretty darn good for MathuranF. There's some lava. Indeed, he had the lava, and now he takes the victory square back. Right, very smart. Rebel's probably fine with this. He gets the victory point back. He gets a free card off Martyrs over here, right as it wears out. Backbiting Strike smells like... That looks like... what do you call it? Double-edged and blocking mace. Yep. Crisping Rod. Ooh, Scouting Rod. He sees everything. Notably, a ton of damage. Right, depending on how much control this wizard has, this is a really small bit of area for Mathuran to maneuver in. Elven Maneuvers is like your own little Martyr's Blessing. I think it's very scary. Moves up, probably has a parry. And Rebel brings in the dwarf. He's probably going to have the dwarf move again, if possible. He's the one with Martyr's Blessing and has more HP. Try and get Math to use cards on him, possibly, and then let the elf slip in. A lot of people coming in to watch. Good stuff. Runs. Runs where? And that's very scary. If he runs in here, the elf can run all the way over here. So it's going to be play very safe, use the zone of control to block and prevent access. This elf warrior getting easy access into here. He'd have to use a dash and burn a dancing cut if he wants to go in, but then that could get him... That puts him in a scary spot in between all these elves. These other elf warriors. But, ooh, Illfit goes in anyway. Has an option for dancing cut. Either one. Probably wants to go after the injured one. And again, this one moved up first. Probably as a block. Also note, 10-minute timers. People are going to have to play a bit quicker than usual. 10-minute timer is pretty rough, especially on a interesting and challenging map such as this one. It's really hard to know whether you want to go here, or like just where you want to be. It's a cool map for good games. I'm already liking this game. I'm liking this game. This sounds good. This seems pretty good. Visuals. Yeah. I should definitely have the deck lists on a separate thing. Math and Pat. Oh! Moves in range for Martyrs! Very nice positioning. Very smart. Very cool. And now it goes in. Again, makes things very scary. Oh, spiked! That means more cards. 2 cards! That's a combo. Probably has another step attack to get in. It's a very, very scary spot for MathuranF. Unless you can deal with this Elf Warrior, which is totally possible. Right, these warriors have not done much of anything. Going in for the damage. Ton of cards. This Elf Warrior, but again, if you're dead, you don't really get to use it. Awkward. Draw limits are in place, like most maps. Vicious Thrust. Goes after. No Barbed Plate Mail proc. That was good for Rebel. Bad for Math. He would totally not mind. The 4 damage at this point was worth a lot. Oh! Hard to pin. Did not work. And now Math? I think MathuranF is in a fairly comfortable spot. And this dwarf does not indeed have any more moves. He's stuck here. That was going to pass. There's a victory square for what it's worth. Not anymore. That's fine. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's random, right? Like, 2/3 chance to block. Bye, Flax. Hope you liked what you saw, and have fun refereeing some other matches later. Boo boo. Makes a little walk, except that's not a walk at all. That was a dwarf. That was an elf movement, not dwarf. Fright makes things awkward. Very awkward. But yeah, in comes the dwarf. I was totally gonna say something else, and everything got thrown off. Oh wait, no, my friend's dog is called Boo, so we sometimes call him Boo Boo. That's all. Okay. So again, not much room to maneuver in. Oh goodness, scouting run. On you see everything. Math is not gonna touch this dwarf. It's just not gonna happen. And now that he's stuck there, there's no need for him to move. Pretty smart. Pretty cool. Gets the hacking butt, runs into a parry. Yeah. Pops the toughness anyways. Oh, whoa. This smells like more Martyr's Blessing. And while this is interesting, having the priest be able to support from over here, there's good sidelines over here. That's really cool. Oh boy. Awkward. Mildly. Now you might get full value off the rusty armor. Math and Pat. Oh, just going for damage. He's got the damage, so this is looking pretty bad for Rebel now. Just goes in from behind. Just no blocks, no trickiness. Yeah, if Mathern takes out the dwarf, he'll be over. Again, this priest is really far away. He's gonna hop on, I think. Or over here. One or the other. Hops on, makes sense. But yeah, if Dwarf 4 goes away, then some of the elf hops on here, and then Priest is sad. Pitches the Quickness Aura needs every bit of HP possible from this Dwarf. I think his best bet, Rebel's best bet, would be like a Dancing Cut over here. Kills Elf Warrior, keeps this away. The Wizard did not do anything last turn, of course, because of Fright. That might mean has a really good hand loaded and ready to go for this round. So let's watch the Wizard. Uses the Backbiting Strike. Oh, jeez. And now he survives the Backbiting Strike. Vulnerable, that's Novice Guidance. Yeah, Glimmer Boots, Electro Porter. Okay. The Barbed Plate Mail doing work. Boiling Armor to get rid of it. This looks really hard. It's gonna run, but again, the Dancing Cut will do the trick, I think. That'll also do it. Not even give it a chance to retaliate. Uh-oh. Oh, poor Math. There he is. And I was going to mention at some point a little low on time, but Math has it now. Wow, very interesting. Just poking away just for fun. And that'll be GG. He will hop here, then run on, take the star. Wow. There it is. There's game 1. And now sideboarding time. Sideboard. Okay, my timer started. A little song, a fun song, a good song. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, here we go for round 2. No problem. Different map each time. Everyone's ready. Time is up. Make sure everything's right. Everything should be great. Okay, here we go. And I've got lists off to the side here for me. Okay. Alrighty, so this is a pretty cool game as well. Very cool map, obviously a cool game, but this is a pretty cool map as well. We'll see what sideboard stuff happens. A lot of action going to take place right around here, and these barrels are randomly good at just getting in the way of line of sight. Ooh, a small movement forward. Gust of War? That seemed kind of odd. We'll find out soon enough. Everyone just moving forward for now. Once again, Mathuran in the black, Rebel in the white. Mathuran, unfortunately, a little flustered between the 10-minute timers and not realizing the match was today and stuff. But he still managed to clutch out game 1. Let's see what happens in game 2. Should be exciting. I'm curious as to why the wizard only moved up 2 spaces that time. It's just slightly better sightlines. Slightly better. I'm thinking, unsure what to do. He's gonna take the victory point. Yeah, 1 victory point, it really forces a lot of stuff. Here we go. Rebel's still in the Martyr's Blessing plan, which is very solid plan. I think he's got at least 4 Mail the Martyrs ready to go. There's 1. Wizard moves. Gets ready for line of sight. Similarly on the dwarf, the elf can however go right over here, which the wizard cannot see. Rebel probably realizes that, inspires the elf warrior, ready to go in here. But even if he does that, that's within dancing cut range of this elf warrior. I believe Math does have a couple of dancing cuts ready. Here goes the elf. Loaded up on cards. He goes all the way over here even. Oh boy. Impaling stab, good damage. Oh, war cry from the dwarf. And that eats a good parry and long frenzy orb. That was a lot of damage. Right, Math definitely was feeling good, probably hopping onto the victory square, but then the war cry really changed everything. I believe that is from the sideboard. That is from the sideboard. Yep. It's good. Everything's still good. I trust both these guys. I don't expect anyone to cheat. Please don't cheat. That's just not cool. So don't do it. Welcome to everyone else coming in. That was a really nice war cry. War cry, very strong card. I mean, admittedly, a bit more awkward. Oh, doesn't pop the frenzy aura. This impaling stab, I think, will do it. 13 damage. Helmet of Thorns from the sideboard. That's okay. Yeah, everything's still good. So it's still clean. Second one hops on, but more damage! So much damage! Impaling stabs back. Martyrs gives him a card. Walk team. In comes the dwarf. Away goes the elf. Probably here? Or maybe farther away. Somewhere around here seems about right. That also works. Oh, vicious thrust to chase, but there is some armor that does not work. There goes the elf. 1 character down each, but Rebel is up by a lot of HP. Uses the hard to pin to chase. Is in sidelines of the wizard though. Oh, mighty bludgeon. Smacks for a lot of damage. The elf is probably dead, but not before making things very, very interesting. Wow. Does the dwarf dare stand there? He does stand there. Gonna get that 5th victory star and hope to just win from there, even if he pops. Wow. Again, tight map like this with these warriors could lead to a lot of action. People are packing a lot of damage. The war cry really helped turn things, really helped put the battle in Rebel's favor there. So the question now is, how much control does MathuranF have? I guess similarly for Rebel, how much movement does Rebel's Priest have? Nice try, doesn't quite get him off. Rebel's gonna run on regardless. Oh, Nimbus. But again, and Mathuran passes, Rebel takes game 2. Crazy! That was fast. Very cool, very exciting. Whoop, get my timer going. That was, whew, brutal. Yeah, the Frenzy Aura, great way to add on a lot of damage. And remember, it also adds penetrating to the attack, so you go right through armor, though oddly doesn't combo with, what do you call it? Like Impaler, but it's a lot of damage. You don't have to deal with nasty armors like Barbed Plate Mail. Pretty good. What I was going to say about Warcry earlier, it's not as amazing right now, given how common Defender's Block are in like normal ranked meta, but excellent in Peasant, where there is no Defender's Block, and it sort of just does a lot. Like basically, right? Okay, it does like two big things, right? It either gets blocks, if it doesn't, it cantrips. So you can just use it to steal priority at the end of a turn, the end of a round. Very cool stuff. Alright, time to give him the next map. Six. I guess I should get rid of Lions and Tesla. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mass Tech Melee. Alright, here we go, round 3. Good luck, have fun. Novice Piety. Yeah. New map. I forgot who did this one. Leisure Suit Lolly. So congrats on the map. Pretty neat map, and it's also in the current ranked rotation, which is why we get to use it as well. And it's a pretty interesting map from what I've seen. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. The wizard starting here means not amazing sightlines if he chooses to run over here. But he doesn't have much choice. That's probably his best bet, which is kind of scary though, because that's in range for a dash from this elf next turn. Also, Flight Aura is going to be really helpful. Winged Track Shoes. Yep. For getting around all this, the water. Rebel again on the Martyr's Blessing plan. Doesn't seem bad. Hotspot for that one? Yep. Ooh, thick height armor gets away. Could be hard to pin. Some twisting shield. Oh boy, quick run. Not the most explosive quick run, but it does the job for Math. Keeps things, he gets priority, keeps the victory squares tied. Math simply passes. Helmet of Thorns, that is a thing. Ooh, more ouch. Actual ouch there. So it's awkward. We know that this elf doesn't have many attacks, and shown from the ouch, which means it has some combination of armor and blocks. Along with the martyrs means their Math is not going to want to hit this elf warrior at all. Also, this priest is kind of trapped now, at least for one turn. For one move, he's multiple moves. But, oh, Nimbus saves the day. Rebel's got a few of those, and now he will pass. Oh, he gets rid of the Raging Strike as well. To get rid of a parry, so pretty good deal for a Rebel at the moment. Math is aggressively passing. This is interesting. Right, these guys haven't moved yet. A lot of people haven't moved yet. And this elf warrior has maneuvers. Wonder what that could mean. Now the elf moves. Just goes over here. Probably might just want to harass with stabs. That was good for Rebel. Gets a free card off Altruism from Healing Blessing. And now the wizard gets to move into a good position. Pretty good sightlines from here. The elf can still run in. Way over here. Oh! Misses the Frenzy Aura. Sideboard. Oh, no, that's... Okay, yeah. Then you dash back. Okay. Oh, I got confused for a second. Powerful hack. Good damage. Eats through the horn plates. Now Elven maneuvers. Again, it's like a mini Martyr's Blessing. The priest runs. Is in sight lines of wizard, but probably out of range. Possibly. Wizard could use like a frost jolt, maybe. Ooh! Oh, that was a really nice acid jet. It clogs up this square, so really wants to push these guys into the elf warriors. If they want to move, they'd probably want to go to the elf warriors, or if when the elf warriors go in, they want to escape, they're stuck for a little bit. Scouting run, pretty good. Oh yeah, I guess moving here and then dashing over here isn't good because this wizard can just run away. Now that you see all the defense on this one, so what's going to happen over here? He passes. He passes. Small attack. Into twisting, into the pushback parry. Scouting run, its own. Sprint from the wing track shoes. Huh, this is gonna be... Oh, I totally forgot to... Whoopsies. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the music. Whoops. Aaron was already ready, so I totally forgot about the timer. He uses to just plug up the hole and prevents the sprint from going anywhere. He could dash and sprint around, but again, very awkward. He simply moves back onto the victory square. What's everyone else gonna do? This is a good game. This is a good game. They were just sort of like poking and prodding and like... Oh, moves in. Can walk. Oh, just walks away. No step attacks, no stabs, I guess. Might want to drop lava like that. Use his Winds of War. Say good morning and hello and all that kind of stuff. Warriors gets the chop out of the way, goes for damage, moves back. He's going to move in for the kill. And that will be enough damage. Wow. That was big move. Now all the buffs are gone. Warrior still kind of awkward here. No team moves as well, right? The priest. Human priests, good at having the walk and dash teams. But that's gone as well, so dwarf's gonna be kind of sad. This acid is still really annoying for Rebel as well. This warrior still has all the defense in the world. This is looking really bad for Rebel. Wow. Rebel passes, he is on the victory terrain, and it would mean, and if Mathern passes for some reason, then the acid goes away as well. And funnily enough, this human has hover, so he can easily just go past the acid and not care about it if Rebel finds a way to sort of corner him or get in on him. Correct, Neo, it is still anyone's game. Goes there to avoid a possible dancing cut from this one. Frenzy Aura for this one as well. Frenzied Slicing. That should be a thing. Yep. Oh, wow. Hits neither Frenzy Aura. A bit unfortunate for Math, but can't complain too much. He is doing a good job of winning, I think, at the moment. Oh, another wins. More cards for the warrior. But again, this acid, two major roadblocks right here and here. It just runs away. Does have several steppy stuffs. Do some cards off Elven Maneuvers. Still a very awkward spot. He's gonna try and go in. Does that let him potentially stab? Because a choice of stab, who to stab / step attack into, depending. But Math can do it first. Does pop the Frenzy Aura this time. Gives another card though. Uses the Dancing Cut. Gets out of range, gets onto difficult terrain. Harasses this one, still in stab range. Oh, Mighty Spark, damage. Fainting Strike. Very useful, very nice. Oh crap, what was that from? That was Rebel, so I think that's fine. He has... Yeah, he has a Tosha Blade. That should be what it was from. Just slow down. Let me see these cards. Oh boy, this elf looks to be in a sad spot. Oh! Shifty Stab? Now back onto the victory square. Wait, if Rebel can stab and finish off this wizard. Things get very, very interesting. Pass time. Oh, it's such a good pass. Pitches the Frenzy Aura. This dwarf needs the thick hide armor to help move around just so ever so much. Frenzy Aura could get popped, and not gonna be very good if you just run into parries. It is Rebel's turn. Shifty Stab goes in from a Tosha Blade. Squaff? Yep. Whoa. Oh, full squaff. Oh my goodness! Flight Aura saves it! Just barely though. In a lot of trouble. Vicious Thrust gets the kill. But if this warrior goes down... This is awkward. This is crazy. It's gonna happen. We see a ton of blocks. If Mathuran can't kill the warrior, then his best bet is to, take the control of the victory squares. And he has a ton of defense. This warrior doesn't want to go in because of the low health. Very awkward position now, and he can comfortably pass there. There goes the thick hide armor. Oh, pressing bash can make things awkward. Nope, it's just a powerful hack. He's gonna try and pop the parry. What's Symbol Strike runs into pushback parry. There's still a regular parry. Oh my goodness. All these things. This game. Wow. I know the 10-minute timer is starting to kick in. We're getting low on time on both sides. Under 3 minutes. Oh, this is intense. Discarded some stuff which I couldn't see. There's the double edge. Into a pushback parry! Wait, this could be huge for Rebel. Is this his chance? Is that a stab? Is it just going to be a run away? There's a potent stab. Elven moves could be scary. There's a step attack. Goes back in. Second pushback parry! Second pushback parry! Impaling stab! Rebel! Oh my goodness! Now Rebel's totally in this, but it's still really awkward. If this elf warrior ever dies, he has to be so careful with the movement now. Just goes into the parry, doesn't care. Whoa! Rebel has to be very, very careful with this elf warrior. 1 HP, it's the last point of life that counts. Oh my goodness. Pressing bash! That'll do. Wait, he can run over here. Rebel will have to run. Stab or step attack would do it. Where do you run to now, though? Far away? Over here? It's really far away. And also funny, you can go all the way over here. But Rebel passes. He has a chance to stab the elf now that he's facing away. There it is. Oh, poor Math. All the pushback parries. Ran into all of them right then and there. Oh my goodness. Rebel. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. And yeah, the stab was really good. Got him to turn around. Maybe perhaps another block's online. He walks. He's going in. He's going in. The elf runs off. Second walk to hop onto a victory square. All the awkwardness. Blocks getting ready. Twisting shield. That is a pushback parry. Walks. Pass. Warcry! Uh-oh! Pressing bash! Warcry doing work again! Oh my goodness, wow. Wow. GG everyone. Yeah, I suppose I should... the whole chat thing. Wow. What a game. Wow. Insane. That was a great game. Rebel just had everything at the right moment there. The two pushback parries. The two pushback parries there. Welcome to Peasant, Rebel. Most intense game that he's ever played. Wow. Good stuff. Good stuff. So whoops on my part. It's just I should referee that part, and I'll go. Oh crap! What was the word? Scold? Well, you know. Anyways, what a game! Congratulations, Rebel. Takes the win. He's 1-0. Math, you're 0-1, obviously. Glad you made it on time just for the match, given that you sort of misread things, but glad you can make it. Hope it was fun. And I'll see you guys soon. I'll be back in 2 hours, but the video, might be longer. But anyways, see you guys in a bit. Bye.